What if your social media ran itself, posting daily, growing your audience, and driving traffic to your business, while you did literally nothing after the first setup? That's not entirely possible, but it's closer to reality than most people realize. With the right AI tools and a well-designed system, you can reduce the active time you spend on social media management by 80 to 90% while maintaining a consistent, high-quality presence across multiple platforms. In this video, I'm showing you the exact automation workflow. Not theory, not someday. The specific tools and steps to build it this week. NodePulse logo animation with deep electronic tone. Welcome back to NodePulse. Social media automation is one of those topics where there's a lot of hype and not enough practical instruction. Most content about it either oversells the set it and forget it dream or undersells how much is actually automatable right now. The reality is this: content creation, scheduling, and repurposing can be highly automated with current AI tools. Real-time engagement, trend response, and genuine community interaction cannot and shouldn't be. The goal isn't to remove the human from social media entirely. It's to remove the human from the repetitive, mechanical parts so you can focus your actual attention on the parts that require it. Here's the complete automation system. The foundation of a social media automation system is a structured content calendar built with AI assistance. You do this once per month. It takes about 90 minutes, and it feeds the entire system for 30 days. The process: sit down with Claude or ChatGPT and define your content pillars, 3 to 5 recurring themes that align with your brand and audience. For a business-focused account, this might be industry insights, tool reviews, client success stories, mindset motivation, and behind the scenes. Then generate content in batches. Generate 6 LinkedIn post ideas for the AI tool reviews pillar, each one focused on a specific tool and a specific use case. Each post should open with a counterintuitive statement or surprising fact. 1 prompt, 6 post ideas. Repeat for each pillar. You've just planned the month in one sitting. For each idea, generate a full draft. Expand this idea into a 200-word LinkedIn post with a hook, 3 concise points, and a question for engagement at the end. Review and edit each one. This takes 2 to 3 minutes per post once you have the draft. Add your personal examples, voice, and any platform-specific adjustments. The result: 30 posts, drafted and reviewed in 90 minutes. That's your content for the month. For platforms that require visuals, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn carousels, the visual creation workflow can be largely automated with the right tools. Canva with AI features handles static images, carousels, and story graphics efficiently. Build a brand template once, your colors, fonts, logo placement, and apply it to AI-generated content in minutes. Canva's Magic Design feature generates design variations from a text prompt that you can customize. For video content, InVideo AI and Pictory convert scripts to produced short-form videos automatically. You give it a script, it selects stock footage, adds captions, and generates a produced video. For educational or informational content, the kind that performs well on LinkedIn, YouTube Shorts, and Instagram Reels, this workflow produces usable video in 30 to 45 minutes per piece. For text-based quote graphics, announcement posts, and simple branded images, Canva can batch generate these. Create a template, use Canva's bulk create feature with a spreadsheet of your content, and generate 20 images in 5 minutes. The visual layer of social media automation is where most people get stuck. The above workflow eliminates most of that friction for under $50 a month in tool costs. Once your content is created, scheduling is the easy part, but getting it right matters. Buffer, Aider, and Metricool are the leading scheduling tools. Buffer is the most straightforward. Later has stronger visual calendar features. Metricool has the best analytics integration across platforms. The key is platform-native formatting. A post written for LinkedIn doesn't land the same way on Twitter, X, or Instagram. Use AI to reformat. Here's my LinkedIn post. Rewrite it for Twitter X in 3 tweets as a thread. Rewrite it for Instagram with emojis and a shorter caption under 125 words. Most scheduling tools have built-in AI features now that suggest optimal posting times based on your audience's engagement patterns. Use them. The difference between posting at 8 a.m. versus 12 p.m. can be a 30 to 50% difference in reach on some platforms. Schedule everything for the week in one Sunday session. 3 platforms, 7 days, 1 post per day per platform. That's 21 pieces of content scheduled in under an hour with the AI drafting workflow already done. If you have any long-form content, YouTube videos, podcast episodes, blog posts, webinar recordings, you're sitting on an underused content goldmine. Repurposing workflow. Take your transcript or blog post, paste it into Claude or ChatGPT, and run the following prompt. Pull the 5 most quotable or insightful statements from this and format them as standalone Twitter posts. Summarize the main argument in 3 bullet points for a LinkedIn post. Extract the 3 best examples or stories and turn each into a 60-second Instagram reel script. Create a TikTok hook from the most surprising fact or counterintuitive point in this content. One piece of long-form content generates 8 to 12 social posts across platforms. A 30-minute video becomes a month of daily social content. If you're publishing long-form content regularly and not repurposing it systematically, you're leaving enormous reach on the table. Engagement, responding to comments and messages, cannot be fully automated without sacrificing authenticity, but it can be made dramatically faster with AI assistance. Build a response template library. Generate 20 ways to genuinely thank someone for a positive comment on a social media post without repeating yourself and without sounding robotic. Use these as starting points for quick personalization. For substantive questions from followers, paste the question into ChatGPT and ask for a draft response. Review, personalize, add your specific opinion or experience, post. This cuts response drafting time by 60 to 70%. For DMs requesting recommendations or help, same workflow. AI draft, personal review, and customization, send. You're still present and genuine, just dramatically faster. Set 2 15-minute engagement windows per day, morning and evening. That's 30 minutes total. In that time, work through all comments and DMs with AI assistance. Everything gets a genuine response. Nothing waits more than 12 hours. That response rate and quality is better than most accounts managed by full-time social media staff. The last piece of the automation system is the monthly review, using AI to analyze what's working and adjust the next month's content strategy. Export your analytics from Buffer, Metricool, or the native platform Analytics. Copy the data into Claude and ask, here are my last 30 days of social media analytics across platforms. What content types and topics performed best? What patterns do you see in engagement versus reach? What should I do more of and less of next month? This analysis takes 5 minutes instead of an hour of manual data interpretation. The insights are actionable. More carousel posts, fewer link posts on Instagram. More personal stories, fewer pure information posts on LinkedIn. Your strategy sharpens every month based on actual performance data. This loop, monthly content planning, weekly batch creation, daily scheduling, 2 15-minute engagement windows, monthly analytics review is the complete automation system. Total active time, roughly 3 to 4 hours per week across all platforms. Social media doesn't have to be a full-time job or a daily source of stress. With an AI-powered automation system, it becomes a predictable, manageable part of your business that runs consistently with a fraction of the time investment. The system I walked you through works for individuals, small businesses, content creators, and professional service providers. The tools exist. The workflow is proven. What it requires is the initial setup, which you can do this weekend. Subscribe to Node Pulse for more AI workflows and system breakdowns every week. Drop a comment with your platform and your biggest social media pain point. I'll address them in follow-up content.